So let's begin with breathing. You're gonna breathe very profound just to fill up your belly until you feel there's no more space for you to breathe, and you're gonna vision white light filling all your body, your lungs, going to your brains, your head, all of your body. We are coming to our 0 point. We are here and now, in the present moment. Visualize the biggest roots you can ever imagine coming out of your root chakra. These are huge roots that are going down through your legs, and go wild with your imagination. Visualize these huge roots coming down through your feet. You are a huge being. Your roots are coming down. They are pushing away everything that is on the way. These roots are very strong, and you can smell the aroma of the water that is inside your roots. Continue to go down until you get into the earth. And now your roots are getting deep into the earth, going through your earth chakra and going down to the core, and visualize these huge roots spreading everywhere through all spaces into Mother Earth. I am seeing the crystals activating and connecting with our roots. We are firmly grounded. Now that we are firmly grounded and in connection with Mother Earth, feeling loved and supported, now we're going to activate our Merkabas, light bodies. Visualize your Merkaba activated and illuminated with white light. Every one of us is activating the Merkaba. And visualize us together, combined, we form a huge Merkaba. Observe your crystal body. Now visualize your crown chakra. Your crown chakra is illuminated with white golden light. It is huge. It is a vortex that is connected to the central sun, like an umbilical cord. We are being divinely guided for this mission. We have Archangel Michael, his army. We have Anubis. He is protecting us. We have the Galactic Federation. I'm seeing Ashtar. We ask our higher self, our spirit team, to guide us and protect us. We ask for protection of our bodies, our souls, our crown chakras, our hearts. May we be guided in light. We are activating all the crystals on planet Earth, and we are connecting with these crystals. Activation of the Arcturian crystals. You might hear the sound of the Arcturians. It sounds like bees. It's like a vibration. You might see light codes activating in you. Our hands are being activated to bring healing and whatever we might need to bring. We are going to do activation of our eyes, our physical eyes, our third eye, our fourth, fifth, and sixth eye. We are activating our angel's wings. Spread your wings. We are ready now. And the first images that I'm seeing is water. It looks like a huge lake. I see docks and swamps in the water. Remember that you are the light and that you are bringing light to this place. Visualize huge mirrors all around China and visualize all of this light going towards the water. Visualize how this light goes to the bottom of this place. There is pure white light. There is impossible for shadow to stay because we are the light. We are illuminating everything. And I am seeing the mermaids and the merman. Poseidon. And I'm seeing the hand of God. The hand of God. I also see the Egyptian deities. We're gonna bring clearing to the name of the Egyptian deities who has been used in negative ways. So we are bringing clearing. We are cleaning everything we can. Now you can send healing and energy through your hands to this place. Mariakta mayara nekiuri neake. Turukimene tukure meniakarea nea recto korea neneata. Tarikne uku uturniki atara ayarniki iturniki ate. Turnukur utayare keniar tukuyaneri ikirni tiki aya. She arekumni atakirimi artukias. Torokomini aturuku urna atuku itukurni ataya. Sorne akiriam en itukume iri atakere minyana. I'm seeing white spheres of light coming through our hands and getting into the water, and those spheres of light are going to those places where they need to go. It's very illuminated. Yes. So now we're gonna bring healing to all the people who has been harvested in China for dark purposes. We're gonna send healing to the people who has been given away to darkness, people who has lost some of their organs, people who has been used in sexual slavery, people who has been eaten to their souls. We're gonna send this healing, white light, pure white light. Extend your wings, and with our wings, we're gonna send air to that place. And I'm seeing this darkness being disintegrated in a way. So we are going to put this darkness, this air or dark smoke, it looks like dark smoke. We have specials. I'm seeing like white orbs, but you might see something else. That's okay. You do whatever you have to do. Every one of us has a mission. Trust what you see. What you see is what you have to do. Just visualize this white light or whatever thing we are working on, covering, engulfing this darkness and putting it in a place, in a safety place, where they cannot harm any longer. Pihar manak tiki mia rukurini ni yutukui simi kirandaga. Uro biatana aratsukunia takaria neni atukuria ni ui takasana. So karemini atui urinini asus. Now we are ready. They are showing me this place where the water is stored and there are big walls. Now we're gonna break the walls. And I'm calling upon Thor and Odin and his army and Pallas Athena and Joan of Arc to join us and help us to break these walls so all the water goes out and clear in the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yo si sumeri ke yo to korea naga yo. Ui hanarata ka yo to si simini ai. Urumeni na ya kurukoya to toro venia to susuru. Ni ahara to ko i ta sasaru ni ta ta kuru ni ayo. Yara kurumeni ta to sebini ne kuye to tani menena na yo to kuria taneri yo to subia na ya. Ya kurumeni ta te suria turi ke veya na kuya. Miato susuria viato kuya menena yukuru ute ke sinia nama akriam na tukuya nina tuturia tanaraya ukura sinina, and the light is taking possession of everything that is there. And what is not of the light is being taken and put it in the right place. This is into another dimension. Ai uropo ketia benana to so mini kerato kubia to te kisuru me ketia konini. I'm seeing Archangel Michael with his army. Ma io kurubiti ni kurti simini ku te mini ani te ha hel kun manania to così to kurimene ni atana. I ata to se mini kerato to kui anene to ko. Now we're going to work with the dragons. Now the dragons are bringing fire and burning down with this mighty fire everything that needs to be clear. And you might see the codes coming through your heart chakra. We are connected with the dragons. It feels very hot, extremely hot. Ai harama hakoto. Ai harabaknyana. Uhari tokoya. Yahnata. They are also dark dragons in our place, so we're gonna be careful with the dark dragons and we're gonna put them in a safe place. We don't want to fight. We just want to put them in a safe place. Yukusumikato neakaisir. Arto kuisikaniatakanayata. Ohianarotokosuniatokuya. So I'm talking with this dark dragon, the chief of the dark dragons are there, and I'm just putting him at ease. Oh, so we put the dragons to sleep. Now we're going to construct a safe place around the dragons. Activation and all of the merbeings are helping us to construct this around the dragons. So it is done. We're putting in this place and they are being kept in this safety place. Now every one of us is going to be directed to a certain place to do the work that you need to do with your higher self and your spirit team. In my case, I am working with crystals and activation of crystals in our planet. We are sending this healing to all planet Earth. Oh God. Ushmenea yurukame tuku kurumia tuturia inene atarasurumana. Maria kanamaya papana mamaya tu anukumbaya. Maria papana bumbu sinimea kumbuderi miriata tamboba bubunene namana. Maria baminia tu bubedi tu simirine na peninge tiktunimia. Bukariana ni pitani ni penina tu korbanine tikusvirine tu kubita ni nukia ni niaru ya udah itu kesini na itu kuliah ni na tu kuliah itu sisi ni na itu tu. That's Queen Amran cleaning the name of all Egyptian goddesses that has been used or misused of the things are part of the past. And I'm seeing white flowers again that are surrounding the whole planet. Now we're gonna work something very important. We're going to send this white light to all human being, animal, plant, everything on planet Earth to bring peace of mind. We're gonna extend our wings and all of our eyes are activated so humanity can wake up to the reality. They can be free of fear. They can see things clearly so we can finally continue with this process without delays. Very important to send light and love and clarity to humanity. And I'm seeing light coming out of our hearts, and our wings are widespread with all of our eyes open. And I'm seeing this angel with many eyes waking up people, waking up people, waking up people, waking up the star seeds, waking, calling in all the star seeds, calling in all the star seeds, calling in all the star seeds. Remember who you are, remember your divine mission, remember you can do this. And I'm seeing Shiva helping us and Ganesh clearing all the obstacles to bring this clarity and this awakening. Guru Rinpoche is with us, helping us. Maitreya, Kuan Yin with the violet flame, we are going to transmute all the fear and the lies we're going to transmute, and all the media that is out there spreading lies, manipulating the information, we are bringing divine intervention with all of the medias, including people in the spiritual communities that are spreading fears and that are connecting with beings who are not from the light, and they pretend to be from the light and are spreading rumors and information who is not true to cause confusion and delays. No more delays. We won. The light has won, and it is time to bring that light in peace and unity and clarity. We are going to help the star seeds and people to awake to the truth so they can see and not fall into traps and into rabbit holes that only cause delay in the process. Mia puroto litu siminia tu kutearu. O miniata que ayata sinia, eu tu cuia, turu miniata tayo sinia. And I'm seeing like if I was sending cards, chips to every star seed. And I have the help of the Star Alliance, and our star is supporting us, sending these sheets, these cards to the star seeds. Wake up. 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 And I am seeing the rose, a huge rose coming down to the planet. And we're gonna visualize all the rose, normal size, going to every person on the planet and putting that rose in their proximity. So whoever is gonna be ready to receive the rose, they will open up and will receive the rose. Ya kurumea sinia tukui tukumiato supo kuruia netaranana. The rose of freedom, the rose of healing. And I'm seeing the higher self of Donald Trump helping us. He's also, his soul, his higher self is also participating with us. Thank you. Well done, beloveds. Well done. Well done. Now, when we are ready, we're going to breathe. We're going to do a breathing exercise so we can come to the present moments. Our light bodies are still activated. Our Merkabas are still activated. You can keep your Merkaba and your light body activated for as long as you want, keeping that light, keeping that connection with your higher self. We're gonna ask, I'm gonna ask, and you can join me if you want, to have a higher wisdom, a higher vision, so I can help myself in my process and help others and be an instrument of light, bringing love, light, peace, tranquility to the planet Earth to help with this process, because we already won the battle. We are just clearing what is remaining and helping humanity, because with their fear and the negative patterns and thinkings and belief is what is still, is like the last thing that is still kind of sustaining the remnants of the dark order and agenda. So the best help that we can give to this process now is to be the light and to keep our peace of mind and to be the love. No need to go into battle, no need to continue in the negativity. So I ask my higher self to help me to understand this and all the remnants of all programs in my own consciousness, bodies, physical body, spiritual body, emotional body, to please to be clear as much as possible. To be completely clear, if this is possible and it's for my highest good at this moment and for the highest good of all. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, come back to the present moment, and take your time as much as you need. Okay, anyone wants to share anything?
Yes, I will. I'll start.
Yes.
So it's really interesting when you were first over the lake and you saw the ducks and the swans, and then we were to do what we wanted to do. It's like I saw this huge clear quartz crystal about 3 times the size of the Eiffel Tower, and that was, amplifying the energies. And it was later on that you said you were working with the crystals, which was really interesting. And then when we were off on our own, when you were doing the crystal work, I was thinking of the last video by JCK, the Secret Space Program, where she was, confronting all the darkness, how Osiris, Isis, Horus, Anubis, all of that was distorted in the satanic ritual stuff. And I was using the crystals, and I called upon JCK to help me, because before she had felt in fear and had to leave, but she also was there with her Merkaba and a crystal when she was doing some of this earlier work. And so it's interesting that that's how we started it out, because that aligns very closely with that. And I was thinking also about the Minotaur, which brings me back to Atlantis and the black magic. And the Minotaurs, I guess, were in charge, or the Minotaur, of the gargoyles and the jinn. And as soon as I thought of that, I went straight over to Notre Dame, because that's like the Catholic symbolism around there with a whole bunch of gargoyles. And so I was hearing out that as well.
Very interesting. What I noticed was the huge amount of protection that we had.
Yeah.
This time is the first time that we work so much with the light body, and I've worked before, but on my own, but now with the group and putting the protection around our crown chakras, having this and be so, we're very rooted in the earth, and we were actually rooted in the earth, but at the same time, we were very connected with our higher self and the angelic realm and everything, like the crown chakra, but we were not in our physical bodies. We were in our, I don't know, soul or over soul, however you want to call it, because we were so huge. Because when I saw the crown chakra, it looked like a huge crater of something of energy. So it was huge. It was like a huge vortex. It was like a portal. We were really connected, and we were bringing this energy. Anyone else wants to share?
I'll share where I was directed to work. I was directed to help bring down the wall, the Great Wall, and I was a little reluctant to do it because it's beautiful, but it is used to keep those people separate and enslaved and secret. And so, just much like you did with the dam, the wall needs to come down. And then I was directed to clear the air over the cities so that the people could receive the sun. And the pollution was sent to Mars, where apparently they clean it. Anyway, that's what I did. So that was kind of interesting.
That was interesting, because I saw like this dark smoke thing, put it into something special, and so many things that were special I didn't know that they had dark dragons, you know, dragons who work um, um, for them, I don't know. And just that I was face to face with that dragon, but I just calmed him down. I soothed him until he fall asleep, and all of the dragons fall asleep. And I saw actually the place where we put it. It was like this shape in a like a metal material with a lot of things. I don't know, like embroidery, you know, kind of Asian embroidery. And all the dragons were inside, so they will be taken to a safe place. I don't know where. Very special. And anyone else wants to share?
Damaris, you were just saying about being taken to a safe place. I've got a big vision of the black hole at the centre of our Milky Way galaxy, which is not a place to be feared. It's a place of transformation. So that was what I was visualizing when you were instructing about the souls going to a safe place, that they were going to the black hole at the center of our very own galaxy.
It could be.
It's a place of transformation. As you go through it, you come out the other side transformed. So I believe.
Yes, it could be. I don't see everything that happens because it's just too much. It's too huge. And every one of us is supposed to do a task, whether you are seeing or hearing or feeling. And even if you don't see it, even if you don't feel it, you are doing it. Trust me, you are doing it. Whether you are aware or not, that you are. It's just amazing. And I saw our souls together. It was just huge, the light. So, you know, a small group like us, when we come, it's just like it blows everything away with light. And what I also find interesting was about the thing of waking up all these star seeds, you know, helping to wake up, more people to wake up. And were you able to see your wings?
Yes, I've been practicing. I had a session with Wendy Gale, who's helping me connect more strongly with Ashtar. And that's one of the things that Metatron asked me to do, was to practice opening my wings and practice flying this week. So that's been fun. My shoulders are a little sore. So it's very timely. It's interesting.
Interesting, and because obviously that's an information that I don't know, that you're going through this experience, and then I'm seeing these things and I'm saying it's happened that you're experiencing already, which is great. I love to hear people what they see, because I just love I enjoy that. It brings me, you know, another perspective. It gives me more information of what I was already seeing, and the other part that I'm not seeing because I'm busy doing other things.
Yeah, I also have a lot of compassion for the people,
Yes.
the star seeds there, who have put themselves in such a restrictive environment. It's hard enough to wake up here, but I cannot even imagine what it must be like there, because the information is so limited. And so I just felt so much compassion for them. They have really set themselves a challenge. But that was why the air needed to be clear, so the sun could come through and they could look to the skies and receive the codes from the sun.
Yes. Yes, Karen, you want to say something?
Yeah, I was just going to comment on what Mary said with the wings. That's the first time I felt chills with everything you were doing. I mean, I got a lot of chills with that. a lot of energy. And I would agree with the crown chakra. I never felt so expansive in a crown chakra before. I, like you, I imagine it as massively open. And that's when I felt we were all connected as well.
Yeah.
And I would say, yes, I have compassion. I think about the Chinese quite a bit anymore, because so much is going on there. But yeah, they are very stifled. They're very, so I think that's great about clearing the air. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, they're not receiving the codes as easily, which is obviously intentional.
Wow. Yeah, anyone else wants to share?
I was going to comment a little bit from Mary and Karen about the expansion when, from our crown chakra, that's when it kind of exploded for me. My whole time there was really all about the white light. The white light was just, it was unending. It was just pouring, raining down. And that's what I felt the whole time through this. It's just feeling so much compassion. I think Mary said that too, the compassion for the people and what they're experiencing there. So that's what I felt, just the deep compassion. And really, I just felt I was holding light the whole time, just powerful beams of light all over China.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, everyone had a specific task.
Yeah, and then the angel expanding our wings. So that's what I saw, that we had this just massive, powerful angels just all over China. And then it was all the white light for me. And that's really what I envisioned the entire time. It was really powerful. It was very moving.
Yes. I know. I also felt a lot that I was doing a lot of light work. Sometimes I have like what I call heavy duties, but this time it was more, more stuff for me. It was more my love and my compassion than more warrior side. And I trust, whatever happens, I always put in the right place where my energy is more needed, right? And I have Joanne, she just left because she saw a lot of things and she was doing the heavy duty, so it was overwhelming for her, and so she just left our Zoom at the end. She couldn't share anything, so let's send love and to Joanne as well, because what she saw is probably not a nice image. And yeah, sometimes we have to do the dirty work. Sometimes we have to see things, and I've done it in other occasions, and I know that when I do that kind of work, very often I throw up in my physical reality. I throw up, and then I might be sick for a few days, because sometimes I don't know why, but those things are just literally you feel that you want to throw up. It's the reaction that your body has. So I hope she's fine, but let's just send her love and white light and pink light to Joanne to support her. And we thank her for her help in this healing, for the work she did. And she will share with us if she feels guided. If she doesn't share, that's fine. We're just gonna trust for that. So anyone else wants to share anything else before we close?
Yeah, I felt when the sort of the dam broke, I guess I think of it that way. I felt a compassion for the victims and wanted to bring them up in the hills and get them away and talk to them and assure them that things were right. I felt I was working with people very, very much. That was a big part of it, as the light just kept going. But I felt had to find a safe place to get them away from where they were because it was such a poisonous atmosphere. But the light was very overpowering. Yes. So thank you.
Amazing. Yes, we had so many beings with us. It is overwhelming because you see so many things and you see the lights and I see the portals and I see the codes. Were you able to see the light codes? Some? No? It will come. You will see, because with this, every time we get together and we do this kind of work, we receive tons of codes, light codes, and upgrades. And then you will see your gifts. You will see it little by little, but not so, but fast. Let me tell you, not that slow, but you will see your gift. And those of you who has participated in a lot of my healings and sessions, you know how powerful they are, and they do bring change in your life. So imagine when all of us come together, when we send that to humanity, the huge impact that it has. We were chosen to do this for a reason, so we have to trust this. Okay, so I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart for the beautiful work that you are all doing, that we are all doing. I include myself in that. We have so much love and support, and let's just keep the light, trusting, because remember, we are ahead of time, we are ahead of people, so we are already in this new reality of light. But in the outside world, some are still struggling. So the best way we can do, the best thing we can do is just to continue to be the light, to show them, you know, it's like what I'm seeing is like an airplane. When they show the light, follow the line, follow the light. That's what we're doing. We are showing the light so they can find that way out and go and come to the right place. And for us, for our group, what I'm seeing, our next role, and I feel comfortable to talk about this already with you, it's going to be a lot of upgrades, and our missions are going to go higher. So expect to do more work, but in a different way, in a very different way, more efficient way. You are going to be accessing to your divinity. So advices, keep it, you know, stay humble, stay grounded. Let's learn about the other times where people were given powers and sometimes they didn't use it in the right way. We've been through that. We were there. We know what it gives. Now this is another opportunity, completely different. Let's be wise, my friends, and I'm sure that we all are wise with our gifts, but prepare, because we cannot even imagine what is coming for us. And the fact that I saw that I was able to teleport here on planet Earth, who knows? Okay, my friends, I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bless you.
Thank you. Love you.
Bye. Thank you, Demir.
Bye-bye.